How is it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to Sky Vaults. And we had an epic last episode in which we ran a Chaos Vault, which was pretty awesome for loot. We also ran a vault looking for Tenos reputation points. Managed to get one. And we also found a treasure room, which had 2 new trinkets in it, which are over to your left. There we got the lucky goose and we got the cufflinks, which is pretty cool. But we also managed to unlock 2 new divine paradox rooms as well to run as well, including a Tenos one. So we are going to be running that vault a little bit later today. Before we do though, I don't want to forget to tick off the treasure room quest here. So let's just do that now. And this actually rewards a lost bounty, which is a legendary bounty you can get in addition to any other bounties you have. So we just right click this on the bounty table and then we can go in and check out the legendary bounty here. So this will give us 31,000 experience, 2 fundamental focuses, a couple of wooden catalysts, some gold, a jewel there that actually looks pretty good. Item rarity reach trap disarm, size 20. And we got a scrappy looking armor piece there, so that's actually pretty cool. So all we have to do for this one is complete a scavenger hunt, and we can collect on that legendary bounty, which is pretty awesome. Now, let's just double check here. So we've still got the Archives quest to complete for a POG reward. And I don't see any other quests here. It's just got more to come here. So it says, you've completed all current available quests in Vault Hunters. Well, not quite true. We've got 1 left, but it says more may be added in the future. Remember though, this questline is only the beginning of the overall goal of the game, which is to collect 25 unique artifacts found very rarely in completion crates, as well as reaching level 100 and experiencing all the in-depth systems the game has to offer. And we get a reward, Omega Park. So unfortunately, you can't complete this one. I don't know. I think it's a troll, to be honest, because an Omega Pog is would be an amazing reward. It is extremely expensive to craft one of these, as you can see. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's a troll. Either that, or they're going to activate it to be able to collect it like right when the everything in the mod pack is finished being locked in. And we hit alpha or maybe 1.0 or whatever they want to call it in the dev team. But yeah, before we do go and jump into a vault, I do want to mess around a little bit with the eggs that we've got, and also some mushrooms. So I've actually collected 9 mystery hostile eggs and 5 mystery eggs here that I'm going to roll just to see if we get anything good. So we are going to see if we get anything here. Now, hostile mob-wise, what I do need is a ghast, and I need blazes as well. I don't think we've got magma cubes either. So we'll see what we get here. That looks like a creeper. Let's scoop these up. So we got an enderman. I think we have one of those. We definitely have a creeper. Strays. Have we got strays? We do have strays already. Ghast. That is amazing. All right, that's very nice. Piglins, spiders. We got skeletons and we got zombies. So I think we have enderman. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Let's just go have a look. Yeah, we have enderman already, but we don't have piglins, so I'm kind of interested to see what they will drop. I know what enderman, I know what ghasts are going to drop, but we'll keep the rest of these eggs though, these duplicate ones, and I'll use these to recraft them into new eggs that we can roll. But that does cost it does cost vault diamonds. Okay, I thought we had these guys. Didn't we have these guys? something similar. Zombified piglins. Oh, okay, yeah, we had the zombified versions. So these guys might be dropping some more junk stuff that we really don't want. So they're dropping crossbows. I don't know if these guys are really going to be the most useful. Yeah, I don't think they don't seem to drop anything that's actually useful, except for XP. So we'll hang on to that for completion purposes, but we're not going to be running that one very regularly at all. So we'll grab that one back out of there. So we will keep that. And ghasts, obviously, you want to keep as well. Let's just chuck those in here. So the reason I made this mob farm the specific dimensions that it is specifically so that ghasts will be killed in it, because it's 5 blocks inside in height, which should make them spawn like and be forced to like get in contact with the floor, which is where our actuators are to kill them. And there are 5 by 5 areas in the corners where they can spawn as well. So anyway, let's just test that it works. This is probably going to be loud. So they are pretty much getting one hit, which is awesome. And obviously we're going to be getting gas tears. We're going to be getting gunpowder. Look at that. How awesome is that? Look how quickly we're getting gas tears. That's crazy good. Beautiful stuff. So definitely doing the job there. So that's one we'll be running regularly for sure. Nearly got a stack of gas tears in just those few moments there. Awesome stuff. So we really only need blazes and probably magma cubes. I don't think I've got those. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now we have some regular mystery eggs here as well. Let's just chuck these ones back in here because these will get re-rolled. We'll add this one just to the collection. And as far as passive mobs goes, I think we only really need turtles. There might be some other stuff though that I'm not aware of. Let's see what we get here. Okay. We got sheep, pigs, and cows. So yeah, we'll chuck those in there because we already got those ones. Now, the other thing that I wanted to play with are these mushrooms. So basically with these, I've been saving the duplicates up because I actually want to farm these and try to get myself one of the rarest mobs in Minecraft, which is the brown mushroom, which I believe you can get the suspicious stew from, as well as some other stuff like I think you can get leather, mushrooms, etc., etc., which is pretty cool. I'm just looking for. I've got a little vacant area that I'm going to use as a farm. I think it's back over this way actually. So what we're going to do, where is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay, I've set up the fence around it already in anticipation, and I've even got some mycelium in here so these guys feel right at home. So we're going to spawn these guys in over here. We might as well put all 3 of them in there. And we'll just start breeding those up vanilla style because I want to get a bunch of these. Now there is a very, very tiny chance that we will be able to breed a brown mushroom from 2 red mushrooms, but I'm not relying on that. It's such a slim chance that it's almost negligible. But I have a little trick that I'm gonna try to Frankenstein up a brown mushroom. Once we have enough of these guys bred up here, and we might as well chuck one of them in our animal pens at some point as well, when we've got a few extra breeding pairs there. But I'm gonna work on that and just get a bunch of these bred up in this pen here, and then we'll see what happens next. Okay, so guys, we are going to run the Divine Paradox Vault. Now that we have at least one room from each of the gods, I guess theoretically we have a chance to be able to complete the objective, although I don't think one room is going to have enough POIs, for instance, for Tenos, the Tenos room, to be able to complete the objective. But you know, we'll get there eventually. And I even have some blessings from like back when these were used for something else, that will probably work inside the vault. So we could even take these in and see if we can kind of, you know, kind of use them up, right? Because when we come out, they're rotten, but if we take these ones in, this is going to give us a good head start, I think, on the objective. We might even be able to pull it off at least once here initially. Well, we'll give it a shot, right? There's no harm in trying there. Now, I do have a crystal here already. Well, we might save that and just craft up a brand new one here. Let's see what we need. We need snowballs, we need basalt, we need salmon, and we need emeralds. All right, there is our crystal. Let's grab that. Nothing like a fresh vault crystal to start the day. Okay, so and we want to craft up the Divine Paradox seal to apply to this. So we need the seal of the Creator, and then we need the seal of the Ordinator, and that leaves me with 1 Vault Diamond to my name. We need to get a lot more of these, but let's chuck the seal on the crystal here, and then if we look at the crystal, we can see 2 Valara rooms, 1 Tenos room, 1 Wendar room, 2 Idona rooms. We have 10 minutes now in the vault, which is cool. We get 2 extended, which is the extra 2 minutes, 1 times wealthy, 2 times living, 1 times ornate, 1 times rapid mobs, 1 times wild mobs, 3 times shortened, and 1 lucky and 1 opulent as well. Now I wonder if it would be worth wearing this in the vault, even though it's like only 10 minutes. This is going to give us more item rarity, which might affect the blessings that drop, because I kind of want to go all out and trying to complete the objective here today, just because I'm going to be using up those other blessings that we've got. So we might actually wear this picture of a lucky goose into the vault. I can't even remember what the cufflinks. Oh, the cufflinks was fall damage, wasn't it? What was this? What was this one? I don't even remember what this. Where did it go? Okay. Increases cooldown reduction. Okay, yeah, well, that's pretty good, but we're not going to be using it, and we're not going to be using the burger either today. Cool. So let's just grab those blessings out, and I'll get the rest of my vault gear ready to go, like the food and the pouches and all that, and then we will jump into the Divine Paradox Vault once again. It's going to be fun. Oh, look at that! We've got a spicy hearty burger in here. They're pretty rare. Cool. Anyway, I'm going to get ready, guys, and then we'll be back to jump in the Divine Paradox Vault. We are ready to head into the vault, guys. I have all my gear ready to go. I decided to move the position of my shulker boxes in my inventory because that way, hopefully I don't get confused with the unobtainium that I placed to mark the hallways like in the last episode. Yeah, I also have all my legacy blessings here. We're going to try out and see if we can hand those in and maybe get a cheesy completion crate. We'll see what happens. It's worth a shot anyway. Let's head on in to our Divine Paradox Vault here. Okay. Oh, I'm getting pounded on the moment I walk in the door, bro. That's what you get for having the wild modifier. Okay, let's see. Green. We should have enough green, right? We got 21 green. Let's see if we can hand them in. Because they're not showing as rotten. Okay, looks like it's working. Oh, hang on. It's not crossing it off though in the object. Oh, it's actually giving them back to me here. Okay, so we can't actually use these, unfortunately. Never mind. We can recycle them when we get back to base. But I really wish you could harvest some of these blocks in here. Never mind. Okay, the timer. Oh, the timer hasn't started yet, even though we killed that the vault guy. But what I might do is we might go and find a room and just clear out a regular common room of POIs just to experiment with how many blessings we're going to get from a single vault room and how long it's going to take. So that's actually the mine room through there. So we'll go this way. I know we have a common room or two in this direction. In fact, pretty much they're all common rooms except for the mine room, I believe. The color scheme in this room, it burns my eyes. All right, hello there. We'll try and spawn them all in, and then we'll just drop the hammer on them all at once. That might be the quickest way to do things. If I can find the POIs. Ooh, what is this over here? Copiously chance. Oh my god, that'd be great. That'd be really good for the mine room, wouldn't it? That'd be really good for the mine room. If we can come back to that. Hey there, fellas. We'll just avoid those guys. They're so slow. Those extra ornates. Very nice. Okay, a little bit of poison happening there. Okay, and we have a champion. Okay, let's just get you zapped. Please die. And you. And you, hopefully. I'll finish you off. There you go. Took a bit of damage there, but we got there in the end. Alright, those two are done. Was there another one up? What are these? I think they're Botania flowers or something. I'm not sure we can really do anything with those. This guy's stuck up here. I'm going to try and kill all the mobs because I'm pretty sure they can drop blessings as well as loot POIs. So satisfying when you mow these guys down. Cool. We'll be adding a lot of these weird blocks to the junk identifier. I hate how you can't break these blocks here, and it sounds like they might be a dungeon through the wall somewhere there that we can't actually get to as a result of not being able to break most of these. That's kind of frustrating. I hope they fix that. Surely it's a bug and not a feature. Let's go down the bottom here. We've got +1 regeneration. That might be good to get. Let's just get out of that little situation. Spawn these guys in. Those guys. A little bit of ore over here, actually. What have we got through here? Another POI, okay. Let's drop that. Trying to avoid getting killed. Alrighty. So yeah, this is the green god, isn't it? Villara. Ouch. Those giant slimes actually do a fair bit of damage. I want to kill all these guys just to see if they're going to drop any blessings for me. Oh no. You're annoying. Trying to stun lock this guy. So I am sort of taking my time here, but I'm curious as to exactly like how many blessings you would get on average from a common room like this. There's a POI up here. I don't know if there's any coins up the top here. Man, how many slimes are there in this room? Holy cow. It's definitely a slime factory. Okay, nothing really there. Was there anything back here? There was that little bit of ore. I know there was a bug with one other block previously as well that you couldn't break, that you're supposed to be able to break. So it's probably just a little error that they need to fix at some point. Alrighty, now, did we go up there? Was that a POI? No. I think we might have just about got everything. Oh no, up here. There might have been an old school dungeon, but we couldn't get to that. Oh, we finally got those chest scrolls we needed. Thank God. That was probably because of the lucky goose trinket that I've got right now. But I think that's just about it. Unless I've missed something, but I don't think I have missed anything that we could get to anyway. So let's check how many green blessings we got from Villara in this room. We got 5 and we needed 12. So you'd probably need 2 or 3 common rooms, wouldn't you, to actually get enough blessings for each god. And this took us about, let's say, 4 minutes. So it is theoretically possible, but you'd be really going to get it done. I think you would probably need more omega rooms with a decent amount of chests and stuff in them, or or like in the mine room that we've got. I think I'm going the wrong way. I wanted to go back to the mine room. We haven't really got a lot of time now anyway. Let's go back through this way. This sounds like it's metal or something when you walk on it. I don't think we're really going to have a lot of time here, but we'll have a bash. We'll have a bash, see what we get. 2.5 minutes, so just go for it. We might get lucky and get an echo or something like that. You never know. Stranger things have happened. I'll take that as Scalium. Black opal there. Pretty sure I brought my kiwis with me. Right, 1.5 minutes left. I mean, it's amazing the amount you can mine out in just a minute or two. Let's get this central section here. Alright, might be just about time to get out of here. I don't think we found any echo, or I didn't see any. But, you know, it is what it is. So, we have to head this way. Let's get the kiwis happening. Okay, where was our exit? Over this way. I think it was this way. Yep. Oh god. I fell. Not good. We should be good. Let's head back through. Oh well, that was a bit of an experiment for science and testing purposes. We did get a few blessings there. So we got 26 Wender. So you can see, like, easily I can get the Wender blessings from that mine room. But only 5 Valara blessings from that one common room. And that's with the Lucky Goose. I don't know if that Lucky Goose would affect the blessings rate of dropping or not, but it definitely wouldn't hurt it, right? So, kind of interesting. Kind of an interesting experiment there. Let's just check out the loot that we got. I'm going to get organized again here, and I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm going to add a lot of these blocks from the Divine Paradox Vault to the junk identifier as well, just so we can get rid of these. Alright, let's check out the loot that we got from that 10 minutes that we had in the Divine Paradox Vault here. So it's not too bad considering we were only in there for 10 minutes. Got a bunch of gems here, obviously from the mine room, which is always awesome. 3 Vault Diamonds, I guess that's good. Couple of stacks of Vault Bronze there. We got a couple of jewels there too, which is including a perfect one, size 28. That's actually a pretty good one. It does, yeah, that could be good for a chest break at some point down the track, I think. And then we got a Wood Affinity one there as well, which we might hang on to. I might be able to cut that down to size a little bit later. We got some focuses here as well. Let's just grab those out of there. Couple of relic booster packs, etc. A focus and a chest plate there as well. And pretty much the other stuff is just some random regular loot like burger stuff. And of course we did get the living chest scrolls to complete the bounty as well, which is nice. Let's just chuck these in here, and I'll put these focuses away. Let's chuck them in here, put those in there, and of course we got 3 relic booster packs. Let's just see if we get anything out of these. Nope. Alright, now I have 3 bounties to collect. One is the bounty we completed inside of the vault. And I also managed to pick up and complete pretty much straight away a couple of other bounties that just required me to hand stuff in. So let's just crack these open here and we'll see what we got. Alright, we got 23 Vault Diamonds, which is very, very nice indeed. A bunch of Vault Silver there. 3 Echo Gems. We got a jewel. Oh, they're the ones we got before that we already looked at, actually. Getting confused here. Let's just chuck some of this stuff in here. We did get a mystery egg as well there, which is pretty cool. By the way, I checked my eggs, and we actually have magma cubes. So really all I need is blazes, I think. Alright. And the 3 echo there is pretty nice too. Plus we got a size 23 trap disarm there. 7% is pretty big, but we might get rid of that anyway. Okay, so we have these vault items to check out. Let's just see what we get here. Alright, I think we got ourselves an Omega item, which is awesome. Leggings. Bone Dragon model. These look pretty cool. We've got a 16 armor, which is the max. These have a lot of potential, plus 21% crit hit resistance. Very, very interesting indeed. Let's see. So then we also got some common ones and some more common ones there, and a common focus as well. So we'll just chuck those all in there to recycle. But this one, we definitely want to work on this. So let's see what we can get here. I guess at the moment, what I'm running with is health, resistance. They're the main things that I'm after. The trap disarm is and rarity is just kind of a bonus there. So we'll see what we can get here. There's a low health. Mega jump. The ability power increase is pretty nice. Knockback resist. I think I'm all out of vault plating though. It'd be good if you could craft that, but you can't. So we'll leave that in there because I do want to work on this a bit more, but it's just that we're out of vault plating. So we will run another vault. We already have this crystal, which we might as well use. Now, you know what? This time I actually do want to put a guardian seal on this one, like the proper seal, which is the executioner seal. So let's get that happening here. We have to make a wooden sword, and then we'll be able to make ourselves a seal of the executioner. And we'll put it on this level 54 crystal here. And that way we'll be guaranteed the Hunt the Guardians objective. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. So hopefully this chest plate is going to last long enough to get us through that vault. It does have a few repair slots on it, obviously, as well, if we do need to use those. Okay, now I have been breeding up my red mushrooms, by the way. So we do have quite a lot of those guys now. Where are they? Down here. But the next step in my plan to get some brown mushrooms is where we're going to need a thunderstorm to happen. So I don't know how long it's going to take to get a thunderstorm. It could take a long time, but that is what we are going to wait for before we can try to get ourselves some brown mushrooms. Okay, guys, I'm going to get all my pouches and stuff ready to go, and then we're going to head into our vault. See you guys soon. Okay, let's jump into the vault, but before we do, I actually wanted to regret a couple of skill points here because looking at my skills at the moment, I know I haven't really tried it out too much, but the Spirit Walk just doesn't seem to be super practical for me at the moment because this gets cancelled out if you attack anything, and I have a lot of passive damage that goes off, like my Toxic Reaction, the Nova, Storm Arrow, and stuff like that, which cancels this out if it's activated. So I think it's just better to get rid of that and maybe go back into Smite Archon here, because this is going to give me a passive 30% unbreaking, even with 1 point into it, and that's going to be good for protecting the durability of stuff like my magnet and my tools, my armor, weapons. So even if I'm mining out the mine room in the Divine Paradox Vault, I can benefit from this, helping protect my magnet durability a bit. So I just think it's going to be better. Plus, it's going to give me that tiny bit of extra damage as well. And we'll go into heal for another point as well. Somewhere down the track, I want to try out this mana shield though, because this sounds kind of interesting. It basically, when you take damage, it depletes your mana instead of your health. And I'm interested to know if you can get it to absorb 100% of damage. That would be so good. Particularly if I'm taking out the Guardians or something like that. Okay, we should be good to head in. Let's hope we get a good vault for loot. Okay, looks like we might have a nether theme. Very cool. And we have ourselves a modifier here as well, which is 50% item quantity. So that's going to go really well with the trinket I have at the moment, which is item rarity, plus we have our golden burger. So let's just wait for the vault to finish loading in, and then we'll head on through. Okay, hopefully the vault's loaded in. Let's activate our smite archon and head on through. I might even collect some of these mushrooms, because these are annoying to farm in the overworld. Yeah. Just go this way. I think for me the best strategy is going to be to take out the first 3 sets of guardians in this vault, because otherwise I'm going to be like rushing around and potentially not completing the objective later on when the timer starts ticking down. I'm still working out how much time I need to actually locate the guardian monoliths in this mode. We might start scanning these rooms a little bit. Okay, don't really see anything. We'll just keep going this way. I'm just going to be taking some random twists and turns here and there to see what we can find as we explore through. Let's check up top here for a monolith. Oh, we've got a dungeon here. I don't think they can get over that. Still looking for that archive as well for the mission. Okay. Should be able to get a bit of this loot. Very nice. Oh, there's still a spawner over there. So that could be a problem. I don't know if that's the last. Is that the boss? Like, we got a long wait for the cooldown to come off that storm arrow. Okay, let's try not to die. Ouch. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Good old cheese. Oh, we got a trinket. That's massive. That's massive. Oh, man. I don't even think that was the... Was that the final boss? Might have been. It's just a really small dungeon. So there's no... What's up top here? that was definitely worth stopping for. Pretty cool. Let's keep going. 17 minutes left. Still a reasonable amount of time here, but we do have to find and defeat all 4 sets of guardians. We might have one up top here. Yep. Alright. Please die. Please die. There we go. That's that's one set completed. Let's go through this way. I don't know what's down there, but we might move on. Not quite as scary as the void theme mobs, but still pretty scary. Very nice. Usually there's another one. There it is. What do we got back here? I gotta do a bit of looting after all. Okay, let's have a look down here. And we actually have another pylon down here. Quite a few spawn locations though. Let's just let's get some mana happening here, and we still have our cooldown as well for Storm Arrow. Okay, probably should be at full health for this. Nice. That strategy is really good when it actually works. It doesn't always work though. Oh, why are these guys so fast? I need to get away from those guys. Would be embarrassing. An embarrassing way to get killed. Woo! baby zombified piglins are pretty scary little things. All right, you know what? We might be sensible and move on. I do kind of want to get these over here, but we don't have much mana left, so... and we still got to find 2 sets of guardians. Okay, nothing in this room I don't think, so we don't have to bother searching it, which is good. What do we have here? Oh, what? That looks like it's down in a hole or something. It is. Oh, great. Here we go. Make sure I'm at max health for this, otherwise we're going to be in trouble here. Come over here. There you go. There's one more somewhere. Alright, so we've only got one more Guardian monolith to locate. Theoretically, should be pretty easy to do in 8 minutes. If we can find a god altar, we'll probably hit up the challenge as well. Okay, I'm pushing my luck a little bit here. This is kind of risky what I'm doing right now. Oh, there is a challenge order up here. Let's see what that is. Loot wooden chests. After I just looted one. How many do we have to loot? 31 in 6 minutes, basically. Woo! Give me that water. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk like dying to try and complete that, but we will loot any woodens that we come across. I just don't think we're gonna get that many. Clear out the bottom level, I think. So there's a few there, that's not too bad. And then we got livings down here, which I don't mind at all anyway. Whoo! What else do we have down here? 4 minutes left. My health is pretty low. Just get that back up. 10 of 31 woodens. Oh, we got a dungeon down here. Challenging difficulty. Oh no. I'm tempted though. Can we sneak any of these? See if we can do... Let's have a look here. Something like this. Then I just have to put a block there. Oh, it's zombies? Zombies might not be too bad. Theoretically. I do want to see if there's an archive in here, because I've been struggling to find one for that final quest that I've got. These guys have so much health. Get those. Where is the final thing in this one though? That's what I'm worried about. They're not real fast though, you know. I don't know if that's the final room or not. It might be this room. We've only got a minute left though, you know. I don't think we're going to have time to do this. I might be able to sneak in here though and get these. And let's go kill the guardians. This way. It was hard to tell if there was an archive in there or not. Alrighty, so we should have enough mana and everything here. Let's just do this again. Seems to be a reasonably good tactic. There it is. There it is. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Don't think we've got anything else here. Woo! So that'll complete the bounty for us as well. And we got 82,000 experience. Very, very cool. So that'll get us to the next level as well. One ore mined, 109 chests looted. But I'm happy with that just for completing the objective. So let's grab our boss crate there and we'll head down and get the loot organized, and I'll show you guys what we got from that vault. It's loot time again, guys. We have a completion crate this time, and we also have the rest of our loot over here in the colossal chest. I think you guys probably feel the same as me and want to see what that trinket is that we got. Hopefully it's something good that I haven't already unlocked. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, we got Stone of Jordan, +1 to all learned abilities. Huh. So, that gives us extra on the heal, dash, vein miner, nova, hunter, smite, stonefall, and storm arrow goes up to 9. That's crazy. Imagine this with an extra level, guys. Holy cow. That's crazy. That's a pretty massive one. +1 to all learned abilities. It's got 20 uses. That's definitely a good one to keep. Let's chuck that over there. I'll just take my other ones off so I don't accidentally use them in a raw vault or something like that. We're starting to get a real collection going here. It's good. +1 Plus we've got the portable cat as well. And we have a few others we can craft if we get enough vault diamonds. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Guys, the thing that struck me when I was transferring the loot here, look how much vault gear we got from this one vault. Like more than 3 rows. That's just insane. We also got some jewels here which look pretty good. So this is a flawless jewel with shoveling, trap disarm. So that one's that's not bad. Size 15. We'll definitely keep that one. We got a chip jewel there that's too big, so we'll get rid of that one. 17 living affinity, trap disarm. That's a really good one. It's got picking on it as well. Maybe we could remove the picking. We'll hang on to it anyway. Mining speed there is a bit too big, and vanilla immortality is too big as well. So we'll chuck out those ones, and we'll keep the other couple. We got a little bit of vault bronze there as well. Let's see what else we got. We got this stuff here. Let's just put these in here. We're getting a collection of those, which is good. Chuck those in there. I might keep those repair cores. And we got some bounty pearls as well. By the way, guys, I picked up a new bounty. Check it out. Chaos Catalyst. Bitter Lemon. It's got a pretty good trap disarm jewel. 10 vault diamonds, 3 gold. And some leggings. That one's going to be a real good one to get done. And all we have to do for that one is take out the horde mobs, which is like the most common one. Let's just quickly see if we get anything out of these 5 relic booster packs, which we didn't, of course. Okay, what else have we got here? We've got some focuses here, which we'll put away over here. Chuck those in there. Got 7 fundamentals right now, which is pretty nice. Burger stuff. There's some more focuses. What else did we get? 3 sparkletine. Some vault plating, which is good. We're definitely going to need that. And look how much raw carbon as well. Like more than a row from 1 vault. That's pretty insane. 17 vault diamonds and 4 mystery eggs there as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it except for these. So we'll just put away the plating here, and the mystery eggs we'll chuck in here. But we'll roll all of the scrappy stuff first just to see if we get anything good out of these. That's always interesting to check out. Alright, we got scrappy. Scrappy. Okay. We didn't really get lucky with these ones. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But yeah, it's the way the cookie crumbles. Alright, we'll go with the common plus ones and see if we get anything good. Alright, we did get some a new transmog there, the rogue leggings. Oh, we got an omega leggings out of that. Holy cow. 14 armor is at the low end, unfortunately, but we could possibly work with those. My armor's getting a bit worn out right now. There's a rare one there as well with 21 ability power. Not really that fantastic, but just due to the quality, we'll hang on to that. We get a common magnet there. We'll probably throw that out, get rid of that. What else have we got here? Those. I'll check these to see if there's any like legendary suffixes, but otherwise we'll probably throw out most of these. There's a legendary suffix right there. 70% mana regen, 21 ability power, 14 armor. That's... We'll keep those just because that's pretty crazy regen. What else have we got here? Ghost Walk. Okay, we'll chuck out all of those ones. Chuck out all of those ones, but these other ones are potentially good, so we'll put them in here for now. I don't have a ton of vault plating, unfortunately, to experiment too much with those, but let's grab these rare pluses. See if we get anything real good out of these. Okay, we got a donkey boots transmog. Cool. Did we get anything good? These all look like they are rare. So we didn't roll anything higher than rare, but still, I mean, rare's good, right? Did we get anything crazy on these? No legendaries. Alright. What do I actually need right now? My chest plate is actually wearing out pretty fast. I could repair it. What quality is this? This is an epic. Okay, so chest wise, I don't think I really have any chest pieces here. Oh wait, those are the boots with the legendary regen on them. Rare, epic, 21 to 30, 21 to 30. So we haven't reached the breakpoint yet, I don't think, on these. 5 to 26 healing efficiency on that. Alright, leggings wise though, these Omega ones might be worth the look. And we were still working on these leggings, which are also Omega. So these ones had maxed out armor, whereas these ones do not actually. So these are going to be the better ones to work on here. And try and get something good on these. Let's see what we get here. So there's +4 health, +4 resistance, healing efficiency, item quantity. That's the maxed item quantity there. And soul chance is pretty high. These don't have poison avoidance on them, but I think overall these might end up being a little better. Like with that crit hit resist, that's pretty nice. 21%. I could risk taking one random off this. Okay. Then we get mana regen. That's actually really nice. Yeah, that is really good. Okay, I'm liking those, so we'll definitely be using those. I'll hang on to those other ones, but I don't know if we'll be using those. I really just need a chest piece. What have we got up here? Level 39. We could craft one, I guess. How expensive are they to craft? I don't do a lot of crafting, to be honest, but Vault alloy, gold, netherite ingot. Vault alloy. I might have some of this already. Let's just check. No, I don't. Anyway, we'll flush that through there. We haven't even cracked open the completion crate yet, come to think of it. Maybe we will, because this might have a chest piece in it. Let's see what we get out of the bounty crate here from our Hunt the Guardians vault. Ooh, interesting. We got a, oh no, this was our bounty crate. This was our bounty crate. So where's the completion crate? Did I already crack that open? Or did I? Oh, here it is. I put it in here for some reason. I put it in with the pouch loot for some reason. Okay, but this is a really good bounty reward anyway. We get another chaos catalyst to play around with. So I actually have just the one of those at the moment. You know what I actually saw on Iskal's stream? He mentioned that you can actually make a chaos. I don't know if he meant augment or what he meant exactly, but you can make a chaos augment is what I think he said, with any 3 random augments. So I thought we might give that a shot, actually. I don't know how you would do this exactly, but like, oh, look at that. A chaos augment. So every room would be a different theme. But you wouldn't get, I don't think you would get all of the random, I don't think you would get all of the random modifiers, but you would get the random themes. I think that's how that works. That's pretty cool. We definitely want to try that out, maybe in the next episode. That's pretty awesome. So it doesn't tell you that anywhere, mind you. I don't know if you can search for that. Chaos. Okay, so the recipe is in here, but you would never know unless you went searching for it. Getting back to our boss crate, guys. Pardon me. Getting back to our boss crate, let's see what we get out of this. I see a mystery egg. Nothing crazy, no artifacts, but okay, we did get some leggings, a wand and a sword there, a shield, but no chest piece. It was worth a shot. We got a jewel here, which is too big. Another jewel, which is too big. Another jewel, which is too big. And a perfect item quantity jewel, which is pretty nice. Let's chuck the rest of this stuff in here. Some silver there, which is pretty nice. Okay, so we'll recycle these. And let's just see what we get with that vault gear. So we got a shield, that'll go in the recycler. A wand there that's scrappy, also recycle that. Recycle that. Sword, and that leaves us with some scrappy leggings as well. Let's just chuck those in there. Okay, so really we're back to square one, which was trying to craft up some chest pieces here to see if we can get something good. We needed the Vault alloy. Let's have a look here. Vaulterite ingots. I'm not sure how much we need, but we'll make 8. And I think we needed netherite ingots. Vault alloy. Oh, we need 9 vault alloy. I don't think we're going to be able to craft too much of this. Because it's quite expensive. We also need gold. But the more you craft these, you see that percentage there? You can actually increase your proficiency. Now, I don't even know what that does. But I'm assuming it gives you a chance of getting a better quality item or something like that. Okay, there's one. There's another one. All right, let's put the rest of that stuff away. Groovy. So these don't even tell you what quality they potentially could roll. It just says beginner. So we'll see what we get here. Okay, we got 2 scrappy items. That sucks. Put those in there. So, but we did increase to 0.3% proficiency. I don't know anyone who would ever craft a lot of this stuff to get up to like a reasonable percentage on those. But anyway, it was worth a shot. I think we're just going to have to repair my existing chest piece, which is fine because we did get those repair cores today anyhow, and I've already got a bunch of those, to be honest. Let's just grab one of those out of there then. This should be flushed through now, and we might as well repair it now because it's only got a tiny bit of durability left on it. Everything else should be okay-ish. We can replace the pants anyway. Put unbreaking on those. Let's get the transmog happening. I kind of want to retransmog. I don't know. What have we got to choose from here? I wish it showed like the full sets. We got the Bard helmet. I don't know. I think we'll just continue with this set. It's a pretty cool set. Trouble is, because I put the red on it, I constantly have to use one of those things to color it. Red. I always forget what they're called because I don't use them very often most of the time. Red. What is that? What are they called? I should make a few of them, eh? Rune? We'll just make a few of these. And chuck those in there. Good stuff. All right. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Should give me a little bit of extra health. Slightly less resistance, but critical hit resistance, which is not too bad. And we'll put these in here. Slowly start turning this into my current power transmog set. We'll chuck those in there. Okay. So that's pretty much all the loot sorted out there. As far as my experiment with the mushrooms goes, we are going to have to wait until there's a thunderstorm before I can try to get some brown mushrooms. But you know what we could do in the meantime is we could chuck a couple in the animal pens here. Let's grab some of these. Oh, I've already got some actually. Here's some I prepared earlier. We'll put them next to the cow. It's weird how you only get one jar back. I think they just eat wheat. What do you eat? I can't remember what the sheep eat. What does sheep eat? Oh, they do eat wheat. There we go. Alright. Alright, put that away. Cool. So guys, that's where we might leave this episode. Unfortunately, we still haven't found an archive since we unlocked this quest to get our last quest reward. But yeah, I think we got a fair bit of loot today. We also got quite a few vault diamonds, which is always nice. And we're definitely going to need those for a whole bunch of different things. In fact, you know what? Before we end the episode, let's just see if we can craft up some hostile mystery eggs because I'm still after the blazes. Let's get some of these happening. See what we get out of these. I don't even know what the blaze one looks like. Spider, Enderman, drowned. Pretty sure we have drowned. Let's just double check that. By the way, I took the creepers out of the normal rotation because I figure that we can just use ghasts, which are a little bit more safe as far as blowing things up goes. We can just use ghasts, which also produce gunpowder. Yeah, we already have drowned. Okay, so these are all duplicates. Zombified piglin, yeah. So we'll eventually just recycle these back into mystery eggs and just rinse and repeat. The trouble is that process does go through quite a lot of vault diamonds. So if we were to put these in here and then we were to go like this, see this uses 1 per thing. I don't want to go too crazy because I'm going to need some of these for making the Divine Paradox Vault as well. So I should probably keep some of these in reserve just to be on the safe side. And also you need regret chunks, which aren't exactly they're not super easy to get if you don't have a ton of them like already stocked up. Okay, let's see what we get out of these ones. Skeleton, drowned, blaze. That's what we want. We might as well roll these last 2 as well. We got 2 blazes. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, let's put these back in here. And the blaze is one that we can put into regular rotation. So now we can get a bunch of these. So I did have my blaze farm already in the end, but it's just such a hassle to use, whereas this is just the ultimate inconvenience. If we do this, we're just going to get an absolute ton of blaze rods from that. Very, very, very quickly as well. Awesome. Okay, guys, well, we will definitely be leaving the episode here for today. I hope you've enjoyed this series so far. It's been a lot of fun making it, and we got a long way to go to get to level 100. We're not even halfway there yet, actually, but we should be able to make things a lot faster now that we have the golden burger trinket, and there's a few other mechanics we could use as well to try to get more vault experience, like the burgers and stuff like that, the regular burgers. Once we hit level 100, we can then start getting the, getting into the boss rooms and stuff like that. And it's going to be pretty awesome. Anyway, that's where we'll leave it for now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.